Alright, so what's up everybody? I've got 1 week of new growth here. I'm going to use my Andis T outliners to shave my head bald. This is basically a do-it-yourself video, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. So what I do is I just start at the bottom. Let me show you guys a full view. Just 1 week of new growth here. 1 week. Alright, I just start at the bottom here. It's a lot easier to cut it versus waiting 2 or 3 weeks, because obviously there's a lot less hair. Let's see how fast I can do this. So on the sides, I just go straight up. I usually start on the top, but today I'm starting on the sides. Really doesn't matter where you start at. See if I can make this video 15 minutes or less. Let's see if we can do it. A little taper here on my sideburns there. Boom. These Andis T outliners are great for giving yourself a nice bald head haircut. Like I say, I've got 1 week of new growth here. You see how easily this is coming off of there. Hopefully you guys can see this. But on the top, I just hold my head taut and I go straight back. Alright. So far, I've done this left side of my head, or at least part of it. Done part of the top part of my head. Alright. See what I've done so far. Again, it's just 1 week of new growth. Let's get back to it. Let's go to this side over here. Nice thing about doing this, it's only been 1 week or less, but it's a lot less cleanup at the end. If you cut your hair before, or this is your first time doing it, you'll find out that it can be a lot of cleanup. But the less hair that you have, of course, it's the less cleanup that you have to do. So, a lot of times I want to do this every week, but I don't get around to doing it, don't feel like doing it, whatever. But when it's only 1 week of new growth, there's a lot less cleaning up afterwards, a lot of less hair to sweep up after this. So that's definitely one of the pros of cutting your hair bald using these Andis T outliner trimmers once per week to shave your head completely bald. Alright. Let's clean up. Alright, show you guys progress there. So far I've done this side, some of the top, some of the side right here. Let's get back to it. So again, on the sides, I just cover up my ears, protect those. Okay. And when I get to one of the top parts, I kind of just hold my skin taut like this. Holding it taut, it makes it easier to cut. Gives you a deeper cut, a closer cut as well. Alright. Pretty simple. Like I say, as I go along, I just brush just to make sure I'm not missing any spots. do, just quickly go over the spots that I already did, just to really make sure that get all these hairs off, because it will stand out if you don't hit all those spots. I'm getting ready for work. Again, this is just a quick way to give yourself a nice bald head haircut using the Andis T outliners. Again, this is with 1 week of new growth, okay? I don't use a razor to shave my head bald, at least not right now. It's just not for me right now. Maybe in the future I'll change my mind, but to me, these Andis T outliners do the trick. Again, this is me doing it with 1 week of new growth, okay? So you might ask, well, what about 2 days, 3 days, 5 days of new growth? Well, I'll make some videos about that. You guys can check that out on my channel here to see how that went. Let's see how. All right. Let's see. This side up over here again, just to really be sure. I just like to be sure sometimes, so sometimes I just go over the same areas a couple of times. That's just me. There you go. It's not a bad method of using the Andis T outliners to shave your head bald. Like I said, when you're doing it yourself, it's just one of those things. It's easier said than done because you don't always feel like doing it. You get lazy, life happens, so it's easier said than done. But it's a lot more convenient than going to the barber, especially with the barber prices nowadays. Your barber might be far away, they may be expensive, they may be booked up, but learning to do it yourself, bald head haircut using the Andis T outliners, can't beat that type of convenience. So now I'm gonna go to the back. I got my got my powder brush upstairs. Oh well, do the back here. So on the back, I just go straight up, holding my head taut. Let's wipe this one. Show you guys what I did so far. See, it's getting there. It's getting there. Show you the back. Just starting on the back. I'm getting there though. Trying to make this video 15 minutes or less. We got about 9 minutes now. See if I can get it done. Let's see. Alright, so again, it's a simple way to cut your head bald using the Andis T outliners. If you don't want to use a typical razor or some other method to get your head bald. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my mirror back there, my 3-way mirror, and I'm going to finish cutting the back of my head. Okay, that's going to take about another 5 minutes or so. That's pretty much it, but stick around for the rest of the video if you want to see it. so it's getting there. Getting there, guys. Like I said, it's not that bad of a method. 1 week of new growth here. Like I say, I'm doing this before work, so it's not too bad. Just a little bit more. Alright, just got a little bit more. We got 11 minutes. Let's see. Not much is left. Look at that. Looking smooth. Look at that. Nice smooth bald head haircut. Using the Andis T outliners here. Smooth. Just got a little patch back here on the back. I gotta fix up and get that off of there. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we'll be at now 13 minutes. Yeah, we're getting there. Like I say, not too bad. Most time consuming part could be the back. Of course, it's harder to see that part. You know, the sides and the top, you can clearly see that, but the back, that's why I had a special mirror back there, that 3-way mirror. That really helps me see the back of my head and see my head at different angles. But just using this regular mirror that I'm looking at here in front of me, the only thing I can see is the sides of my head and the top of my head, of course. So that 3-way mirror really comes in handy. So that's the most time consuming part about this, which is really not even that bad. It's just cutting the back of the head. Like I said, once you get used to it though, it's a lot less time consuming, a lot easier. I'm not to the point yet where I can just do it with no mirror at all. You know, I don't trust myself to do that because I might end up leaving just a random patch of hair back there, and that won't look good. Alright, just making sure I get the back of my head here, back of my neck, those random hairs. Alright, so let me look at this one more time, you guys. Up 15 minutes. There we go. Let's see if we can make it less than 16 minutes here. Alright, straight. Oh, I see a little spot back there. Oh. Alright, so that's it, you guys. Do it yourself, bald head haircut using the Andis T outliners. 1 week of new growth, fresh bald head. As you guys can see, you see that sign right there. You can read that up there. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all those good things. Feel free to chime in. I will reply to your comment. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Peace out. Have a good one.